Bro better not. One, understand, I have no problem with Steezo. I have no problem with none of the dribble gods. As you can see this video pop up on the screen, I recently did a dribble god reaction. I understand the creativity. I feel like I don't let the game I don't let the game cloud my mind so much that there's other communities out there, other mindsets, other mentalities. People may want to do things their own way, and you can't control that. You can't force that. I've learned that in real life. Like when you try to control something in real life and then you lose control in a bad way, doesn't feel good. So I already took a vow on myself. I don't want to control nobody. If I'm gonna have my own influence, if people like it, hey, I'll role play style the way how I do it, the way how I do it, because everybody has their own way how they do something. So you show it, show that image, and then you see it, and then you're like, okay, zero problems. I'm for the community coming together. Like I said, I give the Naruto analogy. It's different clans. It's different beings with different moves. Some electric, some fire, water. You see, so it's differences, and that's really how real life is. If people sit back and kind of analyze, and you'll see it. Some things can come together and create a whole new energy nobody never seen before. So I'm all for that type of energy, like. Or things it could be a tournament and the play styles start becoming a theme of the community, and you got this play style, that play style. I'm going to get into something real big here. This is a real big topic of a video. Now let's read what he says right here. Imagine being the devs to nerf dribbling more and more every year because you can't guard it. Number one fact. That's right. I always tell y'all, there's no dev. There is no dev, none, that has ever came out and showed that they can dribble and learn how and know how to use the dribble controls to even teach it. And I feel like that's a problem for the community. Like that should exist. Why not make that a job and hire, and you have certain specialists who come out and teach certain things, like in many different ways, because learning is not that easy for certain, with certain things. So that's crazy. How do y'all even make a dribbling system, and then how do y'all have the justifications to do certain patches on them? And when I think about it, I'm like, yo, what can they do to patch these dudes? When I'm sitting back and trying to say, okay, let me put myself in a engineer's seat, right? An engineer tech that does the dribbling and coding and stuff. What could you do? They have free will to do moves the way they want. Y'all don't even know the patterns that they undiscover. They don't know the patterns when they do certain moves, or they do this move here, pull it back here. They don't know those patterns. They see certain things chaining together. They could probably look up the coding number. Oh, that's the half spin. Okay, that's one FT5. You know what I mean? They could probably look at that, but they don't know how to do it. So how could they really patch it? Do y'all see? Like, they do make the game worse. That's why I'm not on board of doing that. Make defense better. Make certain ways how, okay, if the player did do this cheese right here and you guys studied the measurements and parameters and stuff like that, make a defensive badge. Like I said, defensive slide. Lockdowns get to where they can slide over, regain position back. Like, make a badge called regain position, regain badge. You regain position faster off of fast left to right movement. Anything. Y'all can start, like, it's at that point because y'all don't have any control over it. Steezo has broken the game every year since 2K18. The devs can't even say his name. They can't even, like, Steezo got a logo. Like, he got a logo before. That's what's crazy to me. Y'all don't get it. Like, I don't get it. He has gotten a logo. Okay, they took the logo away. I mean, they ain't take it away, but they haven't given him in. But he's gotten a logo. And they're patching the game based on the stuff he's doing. Do y'all see how weird that is? That's like, I'll be like sitting back. It's like, that's why I give credit where credit is due, right? Where's the pride in defense? Barely anyone, probably less than 1% of players on the game dribbles excessively and scores on a high level because it's not that easy and it's not unstoppable as you think. Most people don't care about defense. I always say this, even when I'm live streaming and I'm playing on stream, I'll be like, dang, nobody cares. Like, But then I feel like that's when people will say the game makes faulty animations for defense. Most of over dribbling is just for fun. Would be way more unstoppable just doing one move and rim running. Why do they not want to patch that? Adrenaline bars are just gonna make the game slow paced and stale and make everybody play the same on offense. Comps doesn't do one move because you gotta spam a little bit more because it's a video game, but they do set patterns. That's what makes the game boring too in 2K. That's why I say they just need to free it up more, free the dribbling up more, make the defensive mechanics better, have it to where you guys know that people have free will. It's like real life. I don't know what the devs not seeing. It's like real life. You can't. How can you patch the moves that they're doing? How? You're gonna mess up the game or make the game in certain ways because there's certain animations that you guys have to cut off or hinder or slow down. Y'all took quick stopping out the game, so it's just like, yo, I see how they're all over the place with trying to do the ultra realistic to where they can mess it up because they're trying to patch certain players. Have it just where you have certain leagues where you make it known there's different type of players out there. Like I'm telling y'all, they need to get on that type of wave because it's a community, it's different people. It's always going to be these guys here. Now, here's the clips I want to go into. Here's the first clip by Steezo.
27, 12, and 3 blocks. Where the haters at now? Y'all try to hate on my man. Where he at now? Look at him. I tried to tell you. He's not that.
Oh, yeah. Now here's the first clip by Steezo. This is why I say he's going to break NBA 2K24 again. And what do we mean by break? Just find a new pattern and a new way to move with the mechanics that's given in the game. See, to you guys gotta understand, to have to limit one guy because of the things that he can do, he's been the best dribbler all the 2Ks you have known. Consistent, always can come and do these moves, and the devs are making patches, they're adding adrenaline. They added adrenaline for him, not knowing that when you watch this gameplay, watch how the adrenaline bars don't even go down because it's not needed for his movements. He's using all the mechanics that they put in the game.
Oh my god, I'm literally Shaq. Why do they give them all the 6? What you standing in the paint for?
Except for the spin around thing that he does right there, but all the other mechanics are mechanics that are given. Then he's playing my team. This is super OP. He's like Superman here. I feel like he would be the best my team player, like to play against the my team dudes. If he just focused on and got his defense OD, he could win that my team money every year. If he can play like this, because how you guarding him? How? What can they do? These are the animations that are given, and then they give them extra badges. This Shaq has hyperdrive. What type of Shaq build is this? I didn't know my team was like this. I thought my team was okay. You got certain cards, yeah, they got certain badges that's in better places, but this Shaq is OD. What type of Shaq is this? Moving like this.
Shaq. Why do they give them all the 6? What you standing in the paint for? You know this my team, right? What you jumping for? Green! They gave Shaq all the goddamn 6. Oh, Big Diesel, come on. Bro, why can he move like this? Oh my god, the ankles. What you jumping again? This shit is broken! What are you doing? Bro, why can Curry do that? He dunking like he Westbrook. This ain't fake, bro.
My team do look fake as hell.
Ooh, moonwalking with Shaq. Moonwalking with Shaq. Where you going, Curry? Split up in the back!
So I don't know if Steezo just going to my team because maybe that's where the IRL players may be, and he's just going nuts on it. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's really where most IRL players are gonna be. Look, the spin back, he's moving.
Look at this. Look at Green.
Imagine if that's a PG. A PG, you can't guard this. I mean, you can guard this. Don't ever get me wrong. What I mean by the average player that don't get themselves to a certain skill to even know, okay, yeah, he's putting that animation together, he's doing that animation. The people that just know the spin backs and know how the moves play out, know where to be at if you want to steal the ball from those moves. There's certain players that's not on that skill gap level. So this just puts them up like a super 100% mile. Like, because the offense is just gonna scare you. Like when you on defense, you gonna feel pressured to score when it's your turn because you gotta guard something like this every play, and he's consistent with his movement. The game is based and built off of movement. If you can get yourself open off this movement and you just know how to release your jump shot, you know how it feels, you know when to release, you're good to go. What could you do? So in my mind, I'm like, yo, each year he's going to be able to put moves together like this, because when I'm looking at it off of an engineer sense, and you see how I'm going through the clips right here, look how it's being done. Look, watch this. If somebody's dribbling the ball, right, in real life, they can come over here like this. They can't do this little spin glitch that he did right here, but look, when he puts the ball right here and runs this way, he could do this. Then he moves like this, so it's like he's moving diagonally right now. He does the little hezzy, then he puts it between his legs. And when he puts it between his legs, in real reality, somebody in real life, this is why I say everything we get on the dribble heads about, we can't say you can't do it. You gotta make sense. That's why y'all don't see me arguing, and I'm not in that full state of, I'm talking about that left, right X players, the only ones who just, they'll do it like 5 times, go back and forth, just to see if you jump or waste your stamina. That's what I'm talking about. It makes the game trash. We try to make 2K look nice. He's still gonna bring a crowd with what he's doing right now. Look, on a PG, this is just a crazy My Team Shaq build, but it's allowed. This move, he runs out and does a fade. That's like 100% allowed. That's like, there's no, he just knows how to put his moves together real well. The only thing he did that was glitchy was this, when he did the little spin around.
My team is actually broken.
Right here, this is just moves.
Get this. Look at.
That's just the move. That's just the move right there. Coming out and you shoot that fade. That was tough. That's too tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. We gonna break the move check. We gonna move check it down again and break it down. That was too tough. Like this right here, look. Okay, we could say that he could have reached right there, whoever this person is guarding him on my team. But he's turning around with the ball, and then he does a step back. There's no glitch right here. There's no cheese. Snatch. Between the legs, somebody would do that. I'm going slow so I can see it. In real life, somebody would do this. Of course, it's a fake Shaq build. Okay, turn around. That's tough. The turnaround makes sense right here. Why? Because if you look at this defender's position, right? He's going towards this way now. So now, Steezo basically has the ball on the better hand side, like the better side. Because he's out of kind of position. He can go all the way fully to the right, and this guy would be out of position if you look at their bodies. Okay, hold on. I went too far. Watch this. Look at the step back again. Perfect. Snatch again. Whoop-dee. I think that's not the whoop. I'm not sure if that's a whoop-dee. Between the legs. It's like a moving between the legs. You just put it. Kyrie does that all the time. They need to do more between. They need to make more between the leg animations, like 7 of those. Why do you guys only have 1? Make 7 of those. You can switch it. Some look different. Some people in real life reality look different, so they could have more animations. Then he does the turnaround again, and the clock is winding down. But when he does it, he does the one where he just gets the animation into the fade. That's just perfect. I think this would be done realistically. This would be done realistically, and it's combos added to it. Now let me let the clips play fully. That's a crazy clip. And this right here is just you knowing the game. He's already going crazy on the dude. He's up by a bit. But just the way he's dribbling with Shaq is going to be intimidating. Most players probably going to really try to play realistically with Shaq. And you know what I mean? Look at this. Spot up. Bah. I don't never say nothing to this man, because I know if he wants to just, he knows the animation so well. If he wants to just play in a certain way and play tad bit realistic, he's still going to be 10 times better than the natural player and be OD. It's like in video games, the good players understand when you see a person who's real good with the patterns and very consistent. Any game, Call of Duty, up to jump slide and slide and get down, come back up, slide to the left, and you can see he's good with the patterns. Like he's moving crisp and smooth. You see the skill level. It's already. Look at this. You want to know why? And then how 2K's game is going. They're never going to get patched. They're just going to keep making changes that make the game slow down when they just need to make the defense better. And maybe that'll make a halt to how people waste dribble moves or whatever. You know, try something different. Look at this. In this game, one, this is my team, so I know the builds are crazy. You can shoot. I've seen it already. I've seen how my team gets played. His hands are to the side. So I'm pretty sure with the guard up badge, this is just a terrible contest. And still, even if it wasn't guard up that helped it, which in most cases it do, but even not, he has that spot of precision right there. Bad contest. Not in front of him, covering the green window. You see how this is green right here in front of him? That's how I always use this their little meter. I use this as, okay, the green window's open. I still got to time my shot, but look, you can go. It's not red if he's, because like he's in front of you. Then he quits. New advanced dribble system. If 2K has a base set dribble system, understand this. This is why Steezo is always going to be able to break this game. They have a set base dribble system with a momentum cross behind the back. Certain things are set the same, and they add on to it. They make new changes to make different things, but he just adds more onto it. He learns something new. You got to understand that you can't stop somebody that's going to always learn something new and dribble in their own way. 2K has to start focus on making their game, if they really want to do something, to say, okay, we're going to have to make this defensive badge better so they can stop this in case that goes down. Something, y'all have to. Instead of patching offense, then people's like, you make the game bad on that end, and then the defense still, they can still be super 10 times better and still go past players and do what they want on the dribbling tip. So it's like, I think 24, I think they got the message. I'm not going to hold you. I think they got the message. It's been since 2018, 2K18. He's been breaking the game. Do the math right now and then do 24. That's a long time. And we, like, come on. Y'all hit that like. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. I'll see y'all.